Hi, I'm Jeff Winberg, and in this video I want to show you how your hobby could easily turn into a full-time job. Now I'm sure you've heard this kind of stuff before, but I want to just put a new spin on it today. And my new spin is that it may not be your #1 hobby that can make you the most money. To illustrate this, when I first got started in my business, I didn't do voiceovers or videos at all. Now today, that's mainly what I do. But back then, my main thing I did was play music. I loved it and absolutely still do. But playing music for a living and trying to make money at it is probably 100 times harder than what I do now. But anyway, so I met my mentor and he got me going, making money in my first week by doing various things like ghostwriting. And ghostwriting is writing content for people who then turn around and release the content as if they wrote it themselves. Now, it was pretty cool, but I personally don't really like to write that much for myself, so let alone anyone else. But I will say it was so much better than sitting in my cubicle processing credit card payments. But still, it just wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. So what I did is I started brainstorming and kind of looking around on the sites that I was already on to see, what people were needing. And since I played in a band, we'd record our own music, and I was like, geez, I should just look in the voiceover section. I was like, well, I already have the gear and there's a whole section dedicated. This might be something. So I will say also coincidentally that my girlfriend said to me right around the same time, you have such a good talking voice, you should do voiceovers. And I was like, ding, ding. So I thought, maybe this could be something. So I looked into it and kind of listened to some of the samples that were on the provider's sites and was kind of shocked at how bad they sounded. I was like, geez, I could easily create a voiceover that at least sounded better sound quality wise. So that should be worth something. I'll give this a shot. And I guess the rest, as they say, is history. Once, I made that discovery, it skyrocketed and just happened to find something I already liked doing, which was recording, but just in a different capacity than I was used to. I knew how to record so I could create a valuable recording for my clients that actually sounded way better than anyone else. Now, the secret is, if you can create value for someone doing something you like to do, you can make money doing it. You just have to focus on the value you create though. If you like to do something that doesn't create value for the end user, it really isn't worth that much, unfortunately. So I want you to brainstorm everything you can think of that you like to do. This is everything from your #1 hobby to stuff that you can at least tolerate doing more than your day job. Okay, so really dig in and come up with as much as you possibly can here. You'd be surprised how one little thing can be your biggest money maker. It's just, my case in point. I would have never thought I'd be doing voiceovers for a living, not in my wildest dreams. I didn't think I had the voice for it, but people seem to like it and it's just grown and grown. Now, to get you started, here's a couple questions to ask yourself. Question 1, what do you love to do anytime you get the chance? Now, I do sort of want to mention here that stuff like drink beer or hang out with friends generally doesn't work. Although, a job writing content for a beer blog or something could easily exist. Like, say you sample different beers and then write reviews. It's kind of crazy all the kind of stuff people need to have done out there. So the next question would be, what skills do you currently have? What kind of things do you already know how to do? These two questions will get you started on harvesting gold that will ultimately make you just that, gold. Or money or whatever. Now, if you're already a member of Income Virtue, we do cover this in depth in Module 2. But if you're not and you'd like to become a member, all you have to do to get the info you need to take you from step 1 to making money online, in your first week, just click the button below. And if you're not ready for that yet, that's totally fine. Just start brainstorming on these 2 questions and see what you can come up with. I'm Jeff Winberg from Income Virtue. Thanks for watching.